Hey guys, one of the things I really love about the Bible is that it is brutally honest. It is amazing. God doesn't airbrush anything. It's way more authentic than appropriate. There's no sugarcoating. He doesn't try to sanitize the saints. He doesn't seem to be real concerned with what the neighbors think. He is concerned with getting the truth out there. He presents the raw, sometimes ugly, sometimes beautiful truth and just puts it out there and says, this is it. And is real honest about the condition of human beings. And one of those times is Genesis chapter 19. We read in Genesis chapter 19, it's a story of a seriously dysfunctional family living in a seriously dysfunctional place at a seriously dysfunctional time. It's a story of some messed up people, but yet they find some mercy in the middle of the madness. A lot of times we think dysfunction is a whole new idea. We think dysfunctional families are something that Jerry Springer invented, but that's not the case. They've been around for a long time, unfortunately. But fortunately, mercy's been around for a long time too. And in Genesis chapter 19, we run into Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah, it's like Vegas on steroids, and they get God's attention. They are a wicked people doing a lot of wicked things. And because of that, God's going to destroy the city. But as a favor to Abraham, he spares Abraham's nephew, whose name is Lot. Lot's kind of a messed up guy. We as followers are told to be the salt of the earth. As a follower of God, you are told to be salt of the world. Okay? But Lot is compromised a lot. Lot's influence on the people around him is a total joke. When the angels show up, who are like God's destruction posse, and they're God's destruction crew, they show up to destroy the city. They find Lot just sitting in the gateway of the city, just sitting in the midst of the wickedness. He's compromised. He's living such a watered-down life that he offers his virgin daughters to some evil, vicious thugs. He's not a good guy. He is watered down, he's compromised, he hesitates, and he even wants to be rescued on his own terms. He tells the angels, don't make me go over there. I just want to go over there. And he kind of bargains with them a little bit. The angels tell him and his family, they run like the wind. Get out of here because it's about to get ugly up in here. So they tell him, get out of here. But Mrs. Lot, she couldn't let go. She looks back just one last time and zap! She becomes a big chunk of salt. This huge chunk of salt. You can't make this stuff up. This is amazing. I think it's kind of ironic that Lot couldn't be salt in his city. Okay, he couldn't be the salt of the world, so his wife became salt on the world. She was assaulted by her attachments. And she was attached. For some reason, she couldn't leave her world behind. For some reason, she couldn't leave the past behind. And she was attached to it in a very unhealthy way. And she was assaulted by her attachment. We get assaulted too, for the same reason. A lot of times, God tells us, follow me. And we start looking back. And we start thinking about the past. And we think about the things that we left behind. And that assaults us. Okay? And we get assaulted by our attachment. If we're attached to the wrong things, we get assaulted. We got to let them go. We can't hesitate like Lot's wife did. And she got assaulted by her attachment. We've got to let them go. We've got to move on. We've got to realize that there's more. And we leave the old stuff behind. Okay, I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back.